Okay, so what are we doing today? We got an avocado, but neither one of us are millennials.
Well, speak for yourself. All right, so I'm going to create an avocado rose, which is a really interesting thing that I probably saw on Pinterest one day, although I'm not going to admit to logging into Pinterest a great deal. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. Grab an avocado, and this is one of the greener California avocados, not a Hass avocado. So you can see the skin is a lot smoother. It's not as bumpy and dark, and this is bigger. So here's what I'm going to do. Make sure it's not quite as ripe as you would for guacamole, mostly because you're going to see it's going to be easier to keep this thing together if it's not quite as ripe as you expect. So pull her apart like this, and then for those of you that have never seen this trick before, grab one side like that and pop it out. Okay. Now you might think I'm going to cut inside the avocado shell, but I'm actually not. I'm just going to toss these bits and pieces over. See how it's a little easier to peel this because it's not quite so ripe? That's what's going on. All right. Here we are. This is easier to do if you both oil up your workspace and oil the avocado a little bit. Watch this. So I'm going to oil this all up here and get this a little easy to cut. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start making some incredibly thin cuts in this avocado. It's going to be a little interesting to do. You want to make sure that you are, I can hear people wincing when they hear the knife being drawn across the counter. Don't worry, it's a ceramic surface and I'll be able to sharpen the knife later. If you start to see the little slices of avocado come apart, watch this. You're going to watch me tilt the avocado a little so it catches with friction up at the top here. Anyway, that's one of the tricks.
What? Which way are you tilting the avocado?
Oh, watch this again. Oh, see, this came apart a little bit. You got to be careful. See, you're distracting me. That's all right. That's fine. This, I accept your tribute. Okay. So watch the top of the slice up here. Watch it tilt in.
Rotate, you mean?
Rotate. Sure. Rotate.
So you're rotating the avocado clockwise.
Just a little tiny bit. You can watch the avocado rotate just a little tiny bit clockwise.
Mm-hmm.
Get it nice and thin. If your knife is sticking a little bit, you can oil the knife a little bit. And it works pretty well. So here's what's going on. This is getting nice and thinly sliced, like any argument I participate in with you, my dearest. Okay. You want an incredibly thin and smooth surface to be doing this on. All right. So now we got the avocado. What I want you to do is you're going to make a big bow with it, sort of. Do it bits at a time. Here we go. It's going to turn into a big semicircle.
It's almost like you're fanning out a deck of cards.
That's almost exactly like what I am doing, is fanning out a deck of cards. Just make it wider and wider, work it apart like this, and get it as thin and as widely split apart here as you can while staying even. See how it's getting even? All right, here we go. All right, once you've done this, got it nice and widely split apart, you can begin to curl it up. Here we go.
That's the way I'm gonna eat that.
Are you accepting that tribute? Okay, that's fair enough. So start curling in the middle here, and
so just curl it on itself, essentially.
Curl it in on itself, and you'll be able to tighten it up just a little bit as you rotate inward too. There we go. Okay. Okay. Here we are. Now start coaxing the avocado in a circle like this. And there you go. That's how that ends up working. See how it's all shiny and pretty because it's got olive oil. The trick on that too is now it won't be quite as difficult.
Ah, so now it's on a counter, but to serve it, we are just nicely
slide it over there and slightly oily fingers. There's your avocado rose.
Fantastic.
Fantastic.
And do you decorate it with your chili flakes, or what's going on?
Sure. A little olive oil on everything. That's all right. It's the kitchen. There. Sprinkle some olive oil on it. Some chili flakes. And you've got a really gorgeous little plate for a brunch. And also, I think that's only like 160 calories too. That is worth eating.
Hey everyone, thank you so much for watching. As many of you know, it's the end of the video, right? So we've got our Pelican case prizes. Let's rip this open and see what's going on. All right, getting a little low down here. Let's look for something kind of neat. Oh, you know what? This is not a little balloon of heroin. This is a mini magnifier. This is something that we used to issue to all of our students during class for impressioning and other challenges where they needed to see something very specific. This one is colored. It was actually marked green. This was the Deviant's personal one. Do not give away. No, this is not your magnifier. I don't think we're going to be able to really show you anything in particular on camera that really captures how cool this is. But if we can, will we see anything down there? Nah. Oh, you know what? All right, so you're not going to get it in focus because, you know, autofocus. But this is just about the smallest and illuminated magnifier you can get into a kit. If you do, you know, any kind of impressioning with locks and lock opening, or if you just, you know, want something that you can stuff in a bag that is pretty neat, I don't need it anymore. It still works, obviously. I'm not going to throw it out, but it can be yours. So down in the comments, this is how this works. You all know this by now. Down in the comments, if you sound off with the magic word, it's always something tasty and good to eat. So we're going to say mushrooms. Why not? I like to eat mushrooms, you know, usually the legal ones, of course. Foraged from the forest, and they're always very tasty with butter and stew and hallucination. So yes, mushrooms. You use that word in the comments. We'll do the random internet scriptuma thing, and if you get picked, I will respond to you, and we'll somehow connect and get a mailing address from you. That's always the hardest part, but we'll make it work, and then I will drop this in the post, and it's yours, because I appreciate you all. I don't have any kind of revenue on this channel. That's not why I do this. I just do this for fun. And I've been having a lot of fun giving away things that would otherwise just be stuck in a drawer or thrown out. So if you want this, you know, bounce down there with a comment. Otherwise, I'll see you another week. Thank you for watching, and stay safe out there.
Can I have some?
Yes, you can have some.
I love you.
Just tell me it's fantastic because you fan. Because I fan the.
No,
yeah.
I refuse to participate in that.
Give me internet points.
Nope.